Alright, what we have here is a 2011 BMW G650GS. GS stands for Gelandestraße, which means off-road and street. And this is the latest model, except it's kind of a GS Lite. It's not really fully rugged. It's got cast aluminum wheels instead of spoke wheels, and it's not quite the big, tall adventure touring machine. But what it is very reasonably priced for a BMW. This comes in just a little over $7,000, so that's an easy way to get into the BMW club, into the GS club. And what we have here is pretty simple motorcycle. We got a single-cylinder 652cc single motor, but fuel injected, counterbalanced, and twin spark ignition. That's got about 40 horsepower at the rear wheel, which doesn't sound like much these days, but it really is plenty adequate to get along 80 miles an hour on the freeway if that's what you like going. This has no problem doing it. The single cylinder being fuel injected, BMW claims you should be able to get 66 miles per gallon in the city or on the highway, which if you're trying to save some bucks, that's going to be something to think about. One of the great things about this for an adventure tour is that it's got a 30.7 inch seat height, which means even a short guy like me, I'm 5'8", I can easily flat foot, and it makes this bike really easy to maneuver. So at 423 pounds with its 3.7 gallon fuel tank full up, it's quite light, especially for a bike of this caliber. The GS model, like I said, it's not really super heavy duty, but it does have 6.5 inches of travel at both ends, which does a really good job at sucking up the bumps, whether you're off-road or just cruising around town. And it's a really simple, easy machine to ride. Clutch lever is really light, power comes on right from just above idle, so you're never really searching for a power band, and you're never really getting that hit of a power band that can surprise you. It's really actually a good machine for an entry or entry-ish level rider. You can get on this bike, feel comfortable right away, and have a lot of fun with it. So down in front here, steel frame, not aluminum. Gotta save some money somehow. Just like back here, steel swing arm, not aluminum. Save some money, doesn't really cost a lot in weight. Up front is the single cylinder engine, fuel injected, and right over here is a handy rear preload adjuster, which hydraulically you can adjust it depending whether you're carrying a passenger or some luggage with available side bags. Back here we see the cast aluminum wheel, which isn't quite as rugged as a spoke wheel can be, but it works well in this application because I don't think anybody's really meant to go super hardcore heavy duty off-road on this. Nice feature is the side exit valve stems right on one of the spokes. Easy to get air in and check your air pressure. And over here we got dual under-seat mufflers, which keeps the exhaust system out of the way of any of the mud and muck and rocks. So even though it's not a super heavy-duty off-roader, you can take this off-road, and we did do some of that on our recent camping trip and had a lot of fun on it. So the G650GS doesn't quite grab the headlines like some other BMW high-end products, but for just a little over $7,000, you've got quite a capable and versatile motorcycle. You can commute to work easily on it. Got a luggage rack on back, strap your lunch to it or whatever. Got a fuel tank located under here. It keeps the weight low, super nimble in town, and still does fine on the freeways, and it even cuts up a twisty road quite well. So I came into this not really expecting a lot out of this bike, but I came away really liking it quite a bit.